Hello guys, this is Olga and again welcome to my Remember video. So today we are having altered pocket and texture fragments. So to be honest, I really don't know yet what I am going to do. Right now I want to briefly flip through my journal that was prepared by my swap partner Linda and try to find if there is any pocket already that I can alter. If not, we will have to figure out. This is one pocket in which I have hidden some Polish stamps, and these could be altered because I feel like this is a pocket. It's a side pocket, but still it is a pocket. So maybe we will work on this one. Let's check what do we have here. So belly bands. We also have this one, which is a pretty nice idea. Right now, I think I am gravitating more towards this one, and there is a second one on the other side, yes. It is made out of quite fragile paper and fabric, because we have some lace here. So we have to bear that in mind, but I feel like it's doable. Let me see if we have any other pockets here. Here is a belly band. No pocket there. Another belly band. These are more like a tuck spots. It's flippy. There is a tiny pocket here, but I don't know if I want to. I'm not sure of this one. I think I will rather stick with this one here. And we already have some texture here. However, I would like to add more texture to that. I have some textured materials. These are some specialty papers, or this looks like a spider's web a little bit, and this is, I don't know how to call it even. I feel like I have something more that I can use. Just give me a sec to find it. I have something like that, which is sparkly. I hope you can see. We have again an artificial lightning today because the weather is awful, so we may use that somehow. I do also have something like this. It's like embossed lace on the paper, which also is textured. I also have this kind of net which has white dots. They are 3D and they look like snow. I have these. They look like scales a little bit. I have something like that. I have a piece of page that is that was run through stencil and texture paste, and of course this specialty paper in white, and some net with stars and moons and full moon. Is it a dot? I don't know. There are quite a lot of different textures, as well as I want to add something from my Linda's stash, so the things that she sent me. I think we still have some lace left. Yes, we do. It's a smaller piece that I cut out while doing snippet roll, but I also have a bigger piece. I have this orange material fabric, as well as this one, which is also fun, and the branch. Maybe she will get her spot finally. Here is more lace. I have also taken out some of Louise's printables, and there are two, I would say, coin envelopes. So I am thinking about using them. And I have also a printout from Barbara. This is the last year's printout from the Ephemerimber. So maybe we will use it, because what I want to do is I want to attach this coin envelope onto this pocket and make it into a flippy maybe. So let's glue her first. Let's put that aside. Scoring that without a scoring board is not the easiest thing, but I already know more or less the shape, and I know that I need to do something inside. So again, let me take out my glass mat. So these are two Stamperia stencils. This one is KSTD 159. Everything, if I find it online, will be linked down below. And I have this one, but I don't have the number. If I am able to find it, I will. And I think I will use this piece with text, and I will use the distressed ink in tea dye. And on the other half I will use this. Just to make it less obvious, let's say. However, now when I fold it, I can see that there is a very slight sign of this fragment only. The text not visible at all. I will try to do it once again here, just to give it more interest. Okay, you have ear here. Good enough for me. Let's maybe ink everything up. Yes, now it looks so much better. So now I think I am ready to commit and glue it down. Okay, we will let it dry. And now let's get back to our pockets. So I really want to use this thing. It's already cut on an angle and with picking shears, that's how you call them, those zigzag scissors. I have them here. So maybe I will try to keep the same angle. I don't know if that's possible with me. More or less okay. I can still use it this way, because I don't want to cover the lace that is here. I think I won't be using this one. It has some pretty glitter in it. I noticed it only right now because of the artificial lighting that is here. It's not visible in daylight. At least I didn't see it. Maybe we will use a piece of this vintage book, the texture paste on it. I'll make the piece smaller, and a piece of lace again, maybe this one. Making collages is sometimes really nerve-wracking for me, because I never know if the end result is going to be satisfying for me, or not. I really want to use a lot of textures here. I want to challenge myself to use as many textures as I can. So I think I may be going overboard at some point. Whoa, sorry. So already, excuse me for that. But here I feel like it's just more is more. If I want to use textures, I need to use textures. Let's have a piece of this snowy material. It's barely visible when it's here. It might be better to put it here. And I want to cut out one of Barbara's butterflies, because I want to have this butterfly moment on this pocket. We'll have this butterfly flippy, and I want to have butterfly also in here. So just let me fussy cut this little guy. And since we have some leftover thread that was stuck in my sewing machine during doing my snippet roll prompt, we will do it Barbara style, and we will put it under the butterfly. And I have to say, I already like it, but let's be a little more extra. Let me open my fresh cheesecloth piece. We won't be dyeing it, I don't think so. Or maybe should I dye it to make it a different color and stand out a little more? How do I feel about making it similar to this? We are experimenting, so I don't need a whole piece. I will leave the rest white if I need to dye it any other color. I have this mixed media aqua color by Stamperia, and it is Aquamarine. It's a very gorgeous turquoise color, and I am going to spray it. I need to move it a little bit. My tweezers. And let's make it a little bit darker with leather. I feel like this is the name of the color. So they are not the cleanest ones. I need to take a baby wipe, because they have a tendency to explode, as you can see. Let's leave it like that. But of course I am not the most patient person, so we will try to speed up the process. Okay, it's definitely interesting. I made it a little more muddy and grungy, and it definitely got stiff. So maybe we will put it underneath this one. Oh yes, I think I like it. And at the end I will try to decide on some sentiment, but right now I need to glue everything down, because otherwise it's not going to work. So now all of us can agree that it is very textured. I have so many textured elements that, of course, I could have more, but I already feel that I went a little overboard, so let's not do it again. I think that this particular sentiment will work perfect today because I am very bold using all of these layers. So as usual, I will cut it with a small white border and then I will distress it with my distressing tool. Hope I'll find it because I don't see it right now. Again, you can find these kind of tools almost everywhere. Even Craftelier has its own, so I will link it down below, but you can also use your scissors. For me, it's just safer because I tend to be pretty clumsy. And now let's ink it up again with tea dye. I don't know, I like this effect when the white border is still on, when it's distressed a little bit and I can ink it up later. It's just appealing for me. But I am aware that not everyone may like it. So maybe I will even put it a little behind this wing. It will look cool, don't you think? I am using block glue, quick drying from Craftelier. It's pretty handy when it comes to gluing different kinds of fabrics, and it's really fast drying, so I am also feeling like experimenting a little bit, so I want to use this contour by Stamperia. It's like some kind of a paint, but in a tube with this really tiny tip. So I have two colors. I think I have black also. This one is a rose gold. I know that maybe rose gold is not the best solution here, but I want to try. I like mixing metals, so I don't mind it. And I am adding more texture with it. I'll have to dry it. It is more texture, but it's also more bling bling, and I really like bling bling, I have to say. So let's try to dry it. I have never done that before. I always air dried this paint, so hopefully I won't ruin everything. Okay, so as you can see, they are popping a little bit, but I don't mind it. I hope that they will dry completely till we are done with everything. So here now we have a pocket that it's altered, but since I want to alter it even more, now I am thinking if I like the idea of covering with this flippy moment, because it's small, but it's big enough to cover everything. I'm not sure if I want to do it. This is me. I am thinking about something and then I am totally abandoning the idea. But oh well, we will just have it for another occasion. I am thinking I want to use this printable that I bought from Louise's Etsy shop. I believe that this and this coin envelope, they were in the same set, but I'm not sure right now. So because it's printed on 130 GSM, 128 to be exact, but it's still quite flimsy. I will turn it into a journaling card, so I will put it onto some cardstock, and maybe we will do some small things with it. And in the meanwhile, these little guys will be even more dry. They are already quite stiff, but they still need some drying time. I have this orange cardstock is from this paper pad from Art Studio, and as you can see it's 220 GSM and it's 6 by 6 inches, but the measurement doesn't matter right now, I think. Or do they? They do a little. However, I think we can make this a little smaller still, because we have some edges around, and yes, I think I can make it smaller. I don't mind that. It doesn't have to be this big. So this is a little textured. I won't be taking advantage of this texture site because if I want to write on that, I need the surface to be more smooth. So I will just glue it this way. Let me put that aside for a little while. Now let's ink up the edges. Somehow I feel like there is still too much orange at the top, so I need to trim it a little bit more and ink it up once again. Let's have this stencil once again, and again we will use it on the background. I won't be inking my brush because there is still a lot of product on the brush, so I don't need it to be that dark. And I will run it through a little bit just to give it tiniest bit, well, the tiniest bit of the color. Yes. And I feel like I can still write on this one. Am I brave enough to take out my sewing machine again? Because I feel like it would look so good when it was stitched around. Let me see. If I ruin it, I'll ruin it. Okay, so this is why I am not stitching and sewing with my sewing machine a lot, because it always happens. It's like, but somehow I managed to change this little thingy inside my sewing machine. I had only the navy blue thread available at the moment, so, but it doesn't look that bad. It looks quite close to black. So this is everything stitched, and now I will just simply put it here, and I will have my journaling card, and I will also put back all of the things that were already in this pocket so I don't lose them. And as well, I will put this just for now. I don't know yet what I am going to do with it, but this is my altered pocket and my textured elements. Hope you liked today's video. If so, please give me a thumbs up and leave your thoughts down below. I am very curious, how are you keeping up with December? It's not the easiest thing for me. Hope I'll do at least half of it during December. Maybe the rest will be done in January, but still I am really proud of myself for already going so far. So thank you once again for watching. If you enjoy my videos and me struggling with December prompts, please do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thank you so much. See you again in the next one. Bye bye, guys.